Good morning, Devil Nation. This is Uncle Pucker Chris here. Going to go over some of the keys to the game to tonight's game against the Minnesota Wild. The Wild and the Devils tonight at the Rock. Puck drop is 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Game is on ESPN Plus and MSGSN. The Devils all time are 15-9, 2-3 against the Wild, so we do have a winning record against them. And last season, we played them twice, and Game 52 in Minnesota was a 3-2 shootout loss, and Game 71 at New Jersey was a 2-1 overtime loss. So both games, both did some extra time, lost them both. Devils go into tonight's game third in goals scored. They are averaging 4.14 goals a game, 28th in goals against, 3.71 goals per game. They're first on the power play, clicking at an even 40%. They are 26th on the penalty kill, 73.1% on the kill. The Wild are 10th in goals scored with 3.63, so they're doing okay as far as putting the puck in their net, which was a problem, has been a problem for them. They're considerably known as a defensive team. They do have trouble scoring, but they're 10th in scoring. 31st in goals against. They're allowing 4.13 goals per game. They're 22nd on the power play. Their power play only clicks right now at a rate of 13.3%. They're near the bottom, and 28th in the penalty kill, 72% on the penalty kill. Leading scorers for both teams, of course, we know who it is for the Devils. It's Jack with 5 goals, 13 assists, and 18 points in 7 games. It's just a ridiculous pace, and it's just super duper fun to watch him do this night in and night out. And Eric Sinek, he leads the Wild. He has 5 goals, 4 assists, and 9 points in 8 games. Not sure who the goaltenders are going to be tonight. 95% sure that the Wild didn't play yesterday, so they have both their fresh goalies. So it's either going to be Philip Gustafsson or it's going to be Marc-Andre Fleury. I would suspect we're going to see, they're going to see both Vanacek and Schmidt. I'm pretty sure we're going to see Philippe Gustafsson and Marc-Andre Fleury. So Gustafsson is 2-2-1 in 5 starts. He has a save percentage of .885 and 1 shutout on the season. Marc-Andre Fleury is 1-1-1 in his 3 starts with a save percentage of .895. Marc-Andre Fleury has a slightly better save percentage than Gustafsson, but Gustafsson's a heck of a goalie. Vitek Vanacek, 3-2 in his starts with a .891 save percentage, and Akira Schmid is 1-1, and he did not finish his third game he played. Yeah, with an 8.63 save percentage. So, what are the keys to a Devils win tonight? I think it really does come down to a couple of things, but mainly team defense. They've got to lock it down a little bit tighter. This loosey goosey style of just leaving their goaltenders out to dry that they've been doing. Last year, they were really good at team defense. It was actually one of the things that they were better at. It was one of the things that took pride in. This season, it's been a bit wonky, and I think they need to figure that out. So, the Devils, the goals are coming. They can score, and they do have the type of team that you can just, oh, wait, we're down by one. Let's just get this, and this done, and the next 2 shifts are out there, and they're winning the game. So, work on the team defense. The goals will be there when you need them. You'll have more opportunities playing the team defense. So, I really think now Nico's out. That's a problem. Your other guys are going to have to step up. I'm looking mostly at, we're going to have to get some of his offensive production from other places. And like we said, it can't just be Jack's line. It's got to be Mercer. It's got to be Holtz, who played a really good game the other night against, who the heck, Buffalo. Thought Michael McLeod played a really good game. These guys need to step it up. All of them. Bratt. They do a lot of line changing throughout, so I expect it to be that way until Heischer comes back. I do expect Lindy to now basically, yes, he'll keep that Hughes, Meyer, and Toffoli line together, but I expect everything else in a blender, especially if he can't find something that can work as far as replacing Nico, and hopefully Nico's not going to be out too long. Um, you know, 5-on-5, the Devils have gotten a lot better. They have to keep continuing that. They've their power play is nutso. When they get the penalty, when they get on the power play, they get the extra man. It's almost at the point that it's an automatic. They're going to score at some point. But the 5-on-5 is key. You're going to play teams that are going to be responsible. They're not going to take many penalties. You're not going to get a lot of chances. The 5-on-5 play, we've said it before, they've been one of the best 5-on-5 teams last year. We have yet to kind of see that. They're picking it up now. They picked it up a little bit in the last few games. Keep that going. 5-on-5 play. Um, First pass, again, is crucial, especially in your defensive zone. Minnesota is a defensive team. They're going to shrink the ice. The same thing that teams like the Islanders do to you. But, Minnesota can also score. They're 10th in scoring right now. So you have to beware. You can't just think that they're just a defensive team and you just need maybe 3 goals for the night and they're not going to be able to score. That's not true. They're going to be able to score. Wild play a physical game. We talked about it on last night's show, which will be posted today. The Devils are soft, and I don't like seeing it. The guys we were talking on the last show, we don't like seeing it. They're soft. I mean, I like that Palat stood up. I like that for when Hischier took the hit from Connor Clifton. You piece of shit. I'm glad that he's got the 2-game suspension. But anyway, I digress. The Devils. They have been playing soft. I do want to see them toughen it up a little bit. And don't get into penalty trouble. Don't do stupid shit. But just stop being the guys. I mean, Hala's getting his ass beat. Hischier's been hit now, I think, more than almost anybody. We talked about it on the last Uncle Pucker podcast. He's getting his ass beat. If you want your captain to finish all 82 games at a successful rate, then things have to change in that manner. So I do want to see them at least play a little bit more of a physical game. This is hockey. It's not figure skating. They're so pretty when they want to go out there and score the goals, but things need to toughen up. And we said it. This style right now of just not playing team defense and going out there running gun, this will be great for the regular season. It'll also be the recipe for a first round failure in the playoffs. So, tighten up the D, come out of the gate again. You played a really good first period against Buffalo. That has not been the case for most of this regular season. So finish up tonight. The Devils are strong on the road. They have the next couple on the road after that, but they need a win. They need a win tonight. They need to go into Minnesota feeling good on Thursday. Whether it's Vitek or Schmid, I'm kind of hoping that Schmid is in goal today. I want to see him back out there. I want to see this team play a lot better in front of him. And I think that if you're going to build this kid up, and if he is legitimately going to be Vitek Vanacek's backup, or if he's just going to be this 1A, 1B nonsense that they talk about, and he's going to get every other start, well, then you got to keep that pattern. So, at least I would maybe get Schmid in tonight at home. And that team's got to tighten up around him. If not, Vitek's in there, and I've been confident with Vitek Vanacek. I think the team plays really well in front of him. But look, fast start. We know how these guys play. They maybe have a little bit more offensive explosion than the New York Islanders, but it's a very similar style. It's a very similar team. It's also a very similar style to what Washington Capitals play, except Minnesota, I'll even say, are probably definitely faster than Washington. And if the Devils are having trouble with that style, I mean, Washington kicked our asses. They came into our building last week and they put a whooping on us. I do attribute that a little bit more to the Devils not playing their game, more so than what the Washington Capitals did. But again, beware. Minnesota Wild are a good team. They are a perennial playoff team. Don't take them lightly. Start fast. Keep it going. Look, guys, come together. Nico's out. We don't know how long he's going to be out. So we lost our captain. We lost our captain because of a dirty hit. It was responded to, which was fantastic to see. But again, that team toughness, that team defense, that's the main thing. Be responsible. The goals are going to be there. They're going to come. Now, just focus on that. I think they're going to be fine. I do think the Devils are going to win tonight at home. And I do think that they're going to start getting on a little bit of a trend, maybe a little bit more, 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. And I think they're on their way to figuring this thing out. So you can hear our whole breakdown of the Buffalo Sabre game and a little preview of us and me and the guys talking about the Wild game. That show will be posted wherever you get a podcast. Please give us a like, a subscribe. We really do appreciate it. And also, this little power play keys to the game is brought to us by Used to Be's Island Eatery, 287 Route 35 in Manalocan, one of the best places to go today to watch all your NFL action, watch your Devils. If you're into the Rangers, you can even watch them there. There are a lot of Ranger fans that hang out there. Excellent food, excellent specials, live entertainment, bar bingo, you name it. Go to usedtobesnj.com for a full list of their calendar of events, for a list of their lunch and dinner specials. Used to Be's Island Eatery, used to Be's NJ.com. I'm Uncle Pucker Chris, and I'll see you when we see you.